So yeah, I'm gonna try to. I wanted to restart the live stream, so that should. So it's a lot easier. Hold on, I'm gonna. All right, flip the camera. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna be finishing good old Springtrap and the Pokemon one. So yeah, if you guys are wondering, the other one live stream died out. Something happened, technical problems. So yeah. So you'll be watching me finish these painted prints here. So I'm gonna be finishing these up. You have Springtrap here, and then I'm gonna finish up this one. So yeah. You have the painted prints that I need to do here. Also I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I need to do a little bit of work on the eyes. So, or eye. Add more black and less yellow. I'll probably go in later and add some primer color, primer pencils, which should be around here somewhere. I'll be using those to like add more detail for some things. So you'll be seeing me work on this thing and add a lot of detail. I think what I'll do here in a second is I'm gonna grab my color pencils. Oh. Add more detail. All right. Alrighty. So I'm going to be doing a mixture for some things. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to add a little bit of more detail besides just paint. What was it? One second. Me just not. Bingo. All right. I'm gonna be working on these requested prints. I'm gonna probably go in with a white. Hold on. Ba ba da ba da. Da 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 da. Just a second. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Because there's like a little bit of like this look. There we go. There we go. Now, I'll probably do like some light erasing, tweaking. Give me a second. I'll it's like let's put in a little bit more detail. Shadow work up here. So yeah, I think the eye is somewhat done. Trying to remember. It's more like a white. Ah, man, I gotta go back over it and add a lot of white and take out the less gray. All right. See, that's what happens. Like you gotta study your references a little bit more. But it gives me a good opportunity, like working layers, so like I can refine and stuff as I go along, so I can correct things. Hold on. Kind of have like a mix between like a robotish eye and human. So I gotta look at the reference a little more for this painted print. Okay. Go. I'll go back over it later and refine, add the little details. fix stuff. One eye I think I'll make darker than the other. Where it has this like very play on the idea of things. I will be doing the other print later, working on that. I'm just finishing up, or not really, kind of finishing up this one. So if anybody watches this past tense, that's all why. I will work on some new ones later in the stream, maybe if I get the chance. If I don't, well, please forgive me. I'll try to work on it later, or work on them later. So I want to finish these up. Because they usually take a couple hours or more to finish. So yeah, I'll probably go and add a little bit of gray to this eye because I don't want it to look too, like, I want it to have a little bit of a robotic-ish look. Okay, and then there's like the wire, which that I can darken. Hold on, real quick. That only takes like seconds. Work on the other eye, like the thinner bit later. Right now I'm just working on making sure I get all the painting, like the details and stuff right. I'll probably stream for around an hour, maybe 2. And then I'll call it quits. Finish these up. I'll probably do more, do an art short later, finishing, working on something. So if you guys want to see that, stay tuned. Should be fun to do. So I'm going to be working on finishing this, or these. This print right here should probably take me a couple more hours just to get like a lot more of the detailing and stuff done, which is more the aggravating process, rendering stuff. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna probably do an art short later, drawing something different. So stay tuned for that. Hold on, just a second. There we go. Add that little. Look there. It's a lot more harder to paint things, so because there's a lot more rendering and it takes a longer process. So if you guys are curious, some of these prints, depending on the complexity and the amount of details that I have to render, these could take up to hours or days if it's a bigger project. Like posters, those take about months or weeks for each. But these single prints can take up to hours. Depending on the complexity and stuff like that. So probably will work on the Pokemon one here in a minute. I just want to get some more rendering done for this. So like the metal pieces, the wiring, and I also will have some primer color pencils, so like I can get more detail where I can't before. So this should be fun, because painting this is going to take hours, which is actually a pretty very difficult process, but it's a fun one nonetheless. So for a print, oh hey Amara, hopefully you're doing well. welcome. Sorry, the first stream got that I tried it. It looks beautiful. I could never make that. Well, thank you. Actually, it's one of the multiple prints that I still have to finish this one. So I have this one I got to work. I'm doing good. A lot better than I was yesterday. I woke up with a pretty bad headache after the gaming stream that night, and I just kind of was like, I was in a bit of a pill almost for that day. But yeah, I'm doing well. I did manage to get one of the prints done, the Nero one, like I said in one of my shorts, but I've done other ones. So I already have this one done, the Leon one done, Dante one that's been done, and I think the very first one I ever did was Nathan Drake from Uncharted. So it's been a very interesting process for each one. But yeah, I'm doing well. Just trying to catch up on these projects, so it's been something. But I'm glad you're doing well. That's great to hear. How's the weather where you are? Hopefully nothing bad, I hope. It's been raining off and on where I am, so it's made things difficult to get out, at least. But yeah, that's good to hear. It's sunny. Oh, lucky you. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's great to hear. At least it's sunny, so you can get out and have fun. So that's awesome. Yeah, put some more rendering here. But it's like 89 degrees. Ah, yeah, there's always a downside. Yeah, there's always there's always a downside. But hey, wear tons of sunblock and have try to stay cool somehow. I know it's not easy because of like degrees and weather and stuff. So yeah, I get that perfectly. Um, so I know that one well. I will say I get sunburn easily, so for me, I get the heat thing. I'm not a big heat person. I've always been like a giant polar bear. I love cold. uh, so that's one of my many characteristics. So yeah. So I get that one. Yeah. I'll say the painting process of doing these is always it's pretty fun. At least this time I'm actually experimenting and using Prismacolor color pencils, so it gives me more to work with in a sense of what is it like it gives me more like I can get more detail and add a whole lot um, that I couldn't before. I will say the downside to Prismacolor is they are very expensive. So, uh, if my tip is, make sure you can get a discount. uh, it doesn't matter if even if it's a small discount. Those things are very expensive. So even if they're very good, which I do recommend them, uh, I'm not gonna sugarcoat coat it on that one. Do you know what Discord is? Yeah, I do. I don't personally have an account or have Discord, but I do know what it is. I know a lot of people that use it. I have a lot of friends who've tried to get me to get it, and I just never have had the time to do it or not do it, but get it because it's you can talk to people and FaceTime or just chat in general. I know a lot of big YouTubers use it with their fans and stuff. I'm probably the only one that's kind of like iffy on that one. I would be very hesitant if I was to have like a Discord fan chat thing. I would be very hesitant to have it. But yeah, I do. I know what Discord is. Um, what do you ask? Let's see. Put a little bit more rendering and like the wires. I think the wiring needs no reason. Ah, well, you're all good. It doesn't. It don't matter to me none. You're all well and dandy. I'm just trying to finish up on my prints. I'm actually debating at some point if I can manage to find a way to have somebody make one. I can actually maybe get these printed and like sell them on a website so people could buy them. Not just sell them at a con, because like having a con, like going to a con and selling stuff, depending like the booth prices, sorry, bit of a stutter, um are very expensive and very like they're $900 for just getting a booth, and there would be no way I could make that back if because I don't think many people would buy stuff, because even at a con, even I don't buy many prints or buy much because it's some stuff's so expensive, and I would have to kind of be iffy on my price ranges, and I'm not very good with money as it is. So I'm kind of like, I'm really iffy on that. So I don't know. I'm wanting to do it. Like set up like a website, like have it to where people can buy the art pieces I do and stuff like that. It's just amount of time, and then also just like getting the right person to help set it up and know that they know what they're doing. And also having it to where I can manage it from a distance would be another thing. So that's kind of like another hurdle that's been complicated for me to try to figure out and work out. So yeah. Plus, I think like not just being able to sell these single prints. I think the painted posters that I do would be interesting to sell too. The problem is just mostly getting those done to where they can be added to like a site or something would be the main thing. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, I'm sorry if I'm rambling a bit. I talk a lot when I'm streaming because I keeps my mind basically not just focused on one thing. I just kind of like, I'm a chatterbox. Not just online, but even in real life, I can be a bit of a mouthpiece. I'm like Donkey from Shrek. The real trick is getting me to shut up. But yeah. Sorry, I know that was a bad joke, but still. Right. There it is. Okay. I need to do like the very veiny rib texture. There we go. So put that like a rib. A very Were you trying to get me to see if you have a Discord? Were you trying to get me to go to yours? Or I was just thinking about that. The way I was just curious. And also, to what you said earlier in the stream about you not being able to do something like this, never doubt yourself. Never doubt your capabilities. Nah, just see. Well, you're all good on either front, but no, I'll say this. As an artist myself, and this is it takes a lot of practice, but also I am always basically judging myself. When I first started, I never really was. I was always, and I still am to a certain degree. I always questioned myself. I always, I still do. I always was like, went from always just saying, I don't think this looks right. I'm always like, as an artist, it's apparent you're always basically putting yourself, I wouldn't say putting yourself down, but you're kind of, there's a word, you're always critiquing yourself. There it is. So like, that's normal. Anyone can do art. It's just your thing is, it's always just, you're it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be like anybody else's. The best part about doing it is you. Like for me, like I'm not like Alex Ross. I'm not like as good as some painted artists are. The best thing I can do is, find my own way of doing things. And that's the most important thing as an artist, or just anything in general, is just finding your own way of doing things and your own media that you like doing and sticking to it. I think that's the most important thing. I think you can do art. I think you can do amazing at it. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be the way, like, in my head, some of the stuff that I do isn't, I always am constantly thinking of ways that I could have improved pieces or improved stuff. But then it could also take away from things, like how somebody sees something. So it's just your own ability to, sorry, I have a bit of a stutter. Your own ability to see things, I think, anyone can do art. It's just, you just have to really put your mind and stuff to the task and see what it is you can do. So yeah. But hey, I'm not the best at being inspiring. Just thought I'd give my own 2 cents on something you said, which I didn't have any issues with it. I just wanted to give out a bit of advice from my own experience. Um, sorry if it wasn't very helpful. uh, yeah. Yeah, it can be. It's always very relaxing and stuff. I'll say I think sometimes it can be, depending on the person, if you have the patience. Here's the thing. Here's one thing that I always try to say. If you have the patience for it, and like the patience to go along with the task and just like keep going and stuff, like the longer you spend working on something, you know the more likely you are to get burned out, and kind of, if you don't have the patience for it, it's not going to be as relaxing, or as what's the word, as good as it would be. I think you just have to really, you have to have a patience, or you have to have a patience. You have to have the patience, sorry, for some things. And also you just have to, be willing to kind of sacrifice, that level of, like, I wouldn't say confidence, but like that, like some people have an ego or something, or some people will just say, they don't want to do it because they're afraid it's going to look terrible. I think something will look bad in the eye of the beholder, but it's always relaxing because you get to experiment, and you get to draw, and you get to come up with something. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. You can do a a small little sketch. A small sketch just in general. And it's always interesting to have fun with it, just really just like for me, I like painting because it's, I'm used to it and all that. But it's always fun and relaxing to kind of like to draw and stuff. Now, it can always be stressful, especially if you want to do it as a profession. I think for me, it can be a mix of both. If I'm doing it like I am right now, just having fun, doing stuff at my own pace, like finishing these prints that were like, requests at my own pace. Yeah, it can be just relaxing and stuff. But if you're like basically trying to do this stuff as a profession, sometimes it can be more stressful than relaxing. I think depending on if you're working on a time restraint, like basically when they say like they want you to get this done by this time, this and stuff like that, I think that's when there's like less relaxation involved. I think it's just at that point that's where there's problems. I think it can be relaxing. I think, if you're just doing it for fun and you're doing it just because it's just fun to do, then of course it's going to be relaxing. It's going to be great. It's just the thing of doing it as a profession. And I've talked to professional artists, and they said, when you're doing this stuff for just fun of it, having a good old time and just, enjoying yourself, then it's a lot more fun. If you're just doing something like a small piece or just like a painting or a drawing or whatever and have you just for fun, then it's a lot more better. It's a lot more relaxing. But if yours like a time restraint or it's something you have to get done, there's really no time to really relax and really just enjoy the moment. Now you can't, some people can find a balance and still enjoy it, but it's kind of hard. It's extremely hard because of just in general. Sorry if that makes no sense and it just kind of contradicts things. What I'm trying to say is, yes, it can be fun, it can be relaxing, but if you're doing it for a profession, it's harder to find a relaxing side to things, especially if you're working within time restraints and stuff like that. So that's really the logistics. I'm so sorry. It sounds so dumb when I try to explain things. I overcomplicate things half the time. I guess that's my one problem. So I'm sorry, Marie. So yeah. So yeah. Well, that's cool, man. Turned 18. Goody, goody, goody. Enjoy your youth while you have it. And also enjoy the people you have around you. That's another thing. I know you hear that crap a lot, but still, the world is going to be tough now. Yeah. Especially if you make stupid mistakes, like college-style mistakes. And you know which ones I'm talking about. I haven't been to college yet, but those certain ones are very difficult. You should not do them. And I won't say anything further. um, yeah, I hope I get it. I get well. Yeah. Um. Well, I have 3 people watching. Hope everybody is enjoying the stream. 4 now. Well, hopefully everybody enjoys. I'm going to be finishing these prints. So I'm almost done with the Springtrap one. Still have the wiring to do, some of the armor, then the background and stuff. So, yeah. I will be doing some art shorts later, working on new stuff. So if ever anybody wants to see that, stay tuned and all that. Isn't Freddy? No. This is Springtrap or Spring. I don't. My friend, the friend that requested this is a big FNAF fan. So, you know, for me, I don't really know too much. Isn't Freddy 3D? Yeah. Kinda. I forgot the name. You're all good. Mainly just trying to refine and fix around the thing, makes things more detailed. And thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm making sure I try to get it right. I've finished up a lot of other prints. So I've done this one right here from Uncharted. I have Princess Peach one I finished, which was a request. So I got this one done. I did the Leon from Resident Evil 4. That print right here. So I got that one worked on. And I got 2 DMC ones. So from DMC 5, you got Dante here, which I got this print done, and Nero right here. So I have around 4 prints done. So I'm trying to finish the last 2, which is this one and another one, before I work on anything new, which I will be doing some more art shorts and working on some new stuff later on today after stream. So I'm trying to make sure I get this really detailed and really worked on. I gotta do the pupil here, do like the type of technical eye stuff, do the gap between here, work on the wiring and the background. So this will probably take me a couple hours. So it's a good thing I'm streaming. So people can watch and enjoy and, enjoy themselves seeing the process as I go along and all that. And maybe and some people can make requests for other stuff for the future. Plus, besides just this print, I still need to finish this one right here. Hold on, let me zoom out the camera just a smidge. No, not zoom in. There we go. Hold on, I'll just there we go. So yeah, I gotta get that one. Well, thank you. So I gotta get that one done, which was a request by Mr. X, who so that one's gonna be worked on. So that should be pretty fun to do. And then I also have like primer color pencils, so I can go more detailed in later, add stuff, more detail for some things. So yeah, if people want to, feel free to like the stream or subscribe, all that jazz. Anybody who's watching that isn't, subbed and all that stuff. So yeah. I'm gonna be working on these for a couple hours. I still need to do like a lot of detail, adding a lot of stuff. So yeah, there's that. I have tons of detail I need to do. Because this was a request from a friend. I'm kind of trying to make sure I refine and do stuff as I go along. Get stuff done. Sometimes it's good to have a napkin, especially when painting, because sometimes it adds to the piece if it's a real veiny, rough look. So yeah. Okay, so I need to work on the eyebrow on this side, the lid piece. So I gotta have a very grainy, very what is it? Like a dark, I think it's like a dark yellow. I was looking at the reference here, so there's that. So probably add like a bit of a light brown. Okay, light brown to kind of give it that look. Hold on. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Hopefully everybody enjoys. So I'm gonna be working on this print for a couple hours. So yeah. Okay. Probably go in with more detail around like the rib cage area and stuff like that. Add like small little detailing. Probably stream for a couple hours, maybe one or two. Working on stuff. Because I want to finish these prints. So that's part of the reason why I'm working on them, because I need to finish them up and make sure I get them done though. I think, there we go. I think if I remember correctly, there's like a, okay, so that, hold on, there we go. There, so I gotta add like a shade line. And then I gotta work on the rib cage area to add that very squished in, veiny look. Hold on a second. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's taken a it's taken a bit. It's painting is painting. It's very awesome, but yeah, it takes longer. But thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's not done yet. It's still it'll be a bit. It's one of the prints I need to do or finish it up at least. Okay. Mookie Kids. Huh. I can't go to their channel. I'll have to do that later. Maybe after stream and check what's their stuff out as well. It's pretty cool. Let people enjoy. Let's put in a little bit of. Still have the ear to do. I need to do like some. Still need to do like the metal. Paint that. Trying to remember. I'm pretty sure it'll look good. I'm still iffy on it. I'm still working on like the shading. You're wondering, this is it is still I mostly use these tighter brushes, especially for details. They are a lot more flexible on things. Now I'm gonna use some color pencil a little bit. Let's put in a little bit more. Most of these prints, depending on the complexity and the amount of details and rendering, they take up to hours. Especially this one. This one will probably take me up to 3 or 4 hours, which is pretty well, pretty darn difficult, but also pretty damn cool. If I can make sure to get it working. So yeah, so I still have to do like the background and stuff. I'll have what else? I still have some stuff I still need to do. Minor things. Like just simple stuff. But hey, usually it takes a longer time to render everything in, but I wonder how good it'll look once it's if I can go and get it printed along with other some of the other ones. If I had the money, I could probably get somebody to make like a shop for the channel, and maybe people can buy some of these prints and stuff. I don't know how well it would do, but if people would be interested in it, I could probably leave them up. Who knows? I don't know if it would do well. I don't think it would do well, but it's an idea I'm considering at some point in the future. An anti-Milka kit. Thank you. Thank you to you, and thank you to Marie and Nice Dude. And everybody else in between. Yeah. Put in a little. That's getting there. Still need to do a little bit more on the ear here. Make it more veiny. There we go. So you guys can easily see what I'm up to and what I'm working on this specific piece, because it would be zoomed in. Okay, so I got that worked on. Okay. Okay, I need to do the other ear, but first I want to work on the down low part. Hold on, let me not zoom in. Dang it. Phones. Okay, so okay, yeah, I know what I gotta do. So I gotta use like a bit of a pinkish look to like the ribs and like make a very veiny feel to it. There we go. That's better. So it adds like this whole detail. And then I can work on the wiring below the neck and add that detail in. Yeah. All right. So now that's somewhat worked on, and I'm kind of happy with it. Maybe a little bit of that. There we go. I think I'll do the wiring, and then I can finish up some stuff. So the wiring is more just simple. The only thing I really got to do with that is more just make sure there's like simple colors. And also use a little bit of grays for some stuff. I think it's better if I use... Hello! Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am currently finishing up some prints. I finished up 2. Thanks. It's looking good. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it so far. I have another one I have to finish here in a bit. I've so far managed to get 4 prints done. Right now, I'm just trying to make sure so I'm going to be using like a bit of color pencil for like the wiring. Scary, but good. Yeah. Well, I have this one I still need to do, which is actually a lot less scary. But I have to get the scary one done first. I've done a few other ones. I've gotten a few other ones done. So I have this one from Devil May Cry 5 done, which would be Dante here. I did manage to get the Nero one done yesterday. Good. Pencils, you say, have those prints. Yeah, I do have the primer or Prisma too. Yeah, I have the Prisma, not primer. But yeah, I got this one done. I have are they really that good? Yes, they can be very good. Just depends. But yeah, I've gotten this one done, and this one's already done. So yeah, I've gotten a few done. But yeah, they can be very good. For detailing, which I'm gonna be doing a little bit of. Well done. Yeah. There just depends on the paint that I'm using. Sometimes because you have to, sometimes with some of the times I'm pushing down real heavily, it can sometimes chip the paint off. So it's like a very, very difficult process of elimination. Of figuring that. Yeah, I get it. It happens to me. Yeah. I was thinking about something at some point, but I don't know. I would have to pay somebody to set it up, and then I would also have to figure out, have to keep it like where I can manage it. But I'm also kind of iffy on the idea because I don't know if people would care or they would like the idea. So I'm still debating it. I think it's a great idea. I just have a lot of problems with the idea. And this one is missing the tip. What exactly? Having a store on the channel. Goodbye, mate. It's getting late here, so I wish you good luck. Well, thanks, man. What was I saying? Oh yeah, basically having like a store on the channel, Lynn, to kind of like sell art, that I have. Basically, I don't know if people would buy it or buy anything or any of that, but who knows? I wouldn't call it really like a merch style store, but like just have like my prints, posters, stuff people would have easy access to get, like they can buy it there. Stuff like that. I don't know. It's probably a dumb idea, or it's a genius one, and it's dumb and because of the fact that it would be a pain in the ass to set it up and get somebody to set it up. So yeah, there's that. I think that one, I think that's the only drawbacks. Does that option exist on YouTube? I didn't hear of it, so. Well, I know that some of the big YouTube, like some YouTubers have like merch style stuff that they have on the channel. But I mean, like, they can market them this like their own like little store for stuff. Like some, I don't know. Because I know Matt Pat has his little merch store. I know the Vanos crew have their stuff. I know sometimes like certain creators have like their own little merch stores and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's like a YouTube option or it's like a thing they made for themselves and had to set it up that way. I know you can do a store on Instagram and such apps. Well, for me, I don't know about that. I know I would want to do a store, I wouldn't say a merch store, but like have it to where like stuff like these prints, people can buy them, and like I can get like a bit of money from like people buying some of the prints and like having like the copies and stuff. The problem is just more or less setting up the app. It's like the store itself would be one problem and hurdle, and the other would practically just be figuring out what, like, if people would actually go to the store. The problem would mainly be just like I would have to do like regular style videos and make sure like they're good quality and then like market that way, but I don't know. So there's that. I don't know. Maybe it's just a dumbass idea. It's a very dumb idea. Dumb. Very dumb. Very dumb. But who knows? You need to grow the channel first, and then you can enable super chats too to receive money in chats. Ah, well, yeah, I know that. I know that exists. I haven't gotten that one, but that would be nice. Yes, indeed. I just have to grow and make sure, kind of stick to something. I think you have to be at K subscribers to get super chats, right? Or no? You have to be higher. Yeah, yes, 1K and 40K views. Oh man. I don't think I could reach a 40K view video. I'm sorry. Oh man, that for me that'd be impossible. And 10 million views in shorts. I only have the subs ready. Yeah, exactly. why it's so difficult. I think, well, no. I take that back. One of my shorts did get into the K in views. I'll take that back. I know that one of my shorts did get into K views. So it is possible that I do have one of the things, but I don't think on the video front. I don't think I can even do a video that can get that many views. The only way I could do it would be like to finish that Percy Jackson animation song thing and actually have the music with it and risk copyright. But yeah, that's, in total 10 million you need. Yeah, no. Well, does it have to be on every video or just one? Because in the short front, I think I have I have one that's set that, hot, very high, and stuff like that. No, not one. A total of all videos combined. Of course. Man, that's hard. That's really hard. Oh, that sucks. Of course. That really sucks, man. Damn. I don't know if I could be able to do that. I could try, but that would be me just having to freaking figure out, like, just do art uploads or gaming uploads or something for like months. Or I could do like a fake outrage clickbaitish video and see how many views it could get. Just put in the title something that people love and just like as a just to see what happens, and then, like, of course you'll get the people that'll click on it. But I don't think I'm gonna do that because I think that would be cruel, and I would hate to do that. But it sucks that it has to be like multiple shorts, because, well, does it have to be every short you do? Does it have to hit that many things? Clickbait, they called. I don't like to do that. Yeah, exactly. I don't like doing that either. I personally hate the idea of it. I hate clickbait in general, and I've seen so much of it that I can't stand it. So, for me, it's an in-between thing. No one can have 5,150. Ah, man. So it has to be like 5,000 on both fronts, even Steven. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. But hey, you gotta have a bit of fun, I guess. But I rather just do these prints and then like maybe see if I can get them sold. So that's more until I can get the channel to grow and stuff. It's for now, that's what I'll be doing. I still need to do, I think I need to do the wiring down here, just a little bit more detail. A little bit of copperish look. There we go. A little bit of brown on this thing here. Same there. There we go. That works. Go in a park and put a table for your and try selling. Yeah, that's how they do. That would work. but there's also the problem of like certain laws in the states with the whole thing of like you have to. I'm trying to remember there's a certain law. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one where for like selling stuff, like you have to like depending on where you're trying to sell it, you got to get permission and do all this extra hurdles and stuff. So that's kind of like unless it's like an event that's already set in stone, it's very difficult. But hey, in front of your house, then, like those kids that sell their lemonade stands. Maybe if this was a cartoon, I could try doing that. That one made me laugh and chuckle a bit. uh, my thing is, I don't know if anybody would buy these. Like I've gotten so many done. I've gotten Nathan Drake, Princess Peach, Nero, Dante, Leon, and stuff. I got a lot of those done. I probably have to like branch out and do more single prints, like from different franchises and stuff, like maybe Undertale, and different movies. There you go. Like you can do like I could do. I still have like stuff I need to do. I know I got to do a cute teddy bear at as one of the next prints, which that's going to be somewhat easy, but still somewhat hard because animals are very difficult to paint, but they can be worth it if I can get the details and the rendering done. Hopefully everything goes according to the ideas of plans. Because my thing is, I know that it takes a lot of like effort, and I think my thing is for like video art wise, I need to have more equipment and make it more professional and not be like, especially in the streaming front. I think because of a lot of technical stuff and a lot of limitations, it kind of sets me back a bit. But if I can make more professional style videos and less ones where I'm actually going off a script instead of just rambling like that one that was premiered last night. I think that I was rewatching that and I was just kind of like, what the was I thinking? It didn't turn out terrible. I just kind of was about it. Later on, I just kind of was I will say this is almost done. I fall asleep. Yeah. I figured you were probably tired, so I was kind of just listening. You're all good. I will say it's almost done. Yes, I was dead. Yes. I will say it's almost done. I probably have like a little bit of some more detailing wires and stuff to do. It's coming together. It is almost done. And then I can work on background and all that stuff. You have one more ear and the eye and mouth. Yeah, I know. I have those two to do. I haven't forgotten. I just just wanted to see if you were paying close attention, and I got I owe myself $2 million for betting against myself because I have no one to bet on me. But yeah, hopefully I can. I'm probably what and who it is. What, this print or the bet against myself mentally? I was betting that probably you wouldn't notice that I still needed more to do. Yes. This is for a this is Springtrap from like FNAF. Yeah, this character. It was like a request from a friend. They are a big FNAF fan, so I decided to do a painted print for this character, which has taken me hours upon hours to complete because the amount of rendering and stuff I need to do for things. I know the mouth still needs to be done. Well, inside it, I should say. And I think, and then you have the eye and the other ear. Well, the other ear is actually supposed to be in a half, and then like there'd be a wire. So like, there's like a bit of funness there. But yeah. Oh, I googled it. He's creepy. Yeah, very, very, very. They're a FNAF fan, so I guess. Yeah, he's very creepy. I will not play those games. I refuse. I won't stream them. I can't. I physically cannot stand the idea of doing those, playing those games. Not as a disrespect thing, because it's more just like if you watch gameplay of it, it's basically you're gonna get jump scared. And that is not fun. Very not fun. Very, very, very not fun. Very, very not fun. Very, very. So I was like, no. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. So yeah. I refuse. I rather go through the rage fest of playing Cuphead than play FNAF. I wanted to give him like a gap. I'm trying to remember. Hold on a second. I have the. Oh, it is like just a gap. I don't need to do like the whole purple thing. Never mind. Hold on. You're probably googling gameplay right now, and you're like, nah, he has a fair point. Nah. Even I ain't doing this shit. No, sorry, Bob. No. That I can handle the other scary games he can handle. I ain't doing this shit. Not this time. I believe you. Good. At least you're not. You wouldn't subject yourself to that torture. Oh boy. That this time you kind of made me chuckle a bit on the way you responded. You're like, nah, fuck that. I believe you. I ain't googling that. Fuck it. If this design is anything to go by, big old go yourself. I'm not doing it. I'm not Googling it. I say, fuck you. Fuck you. So yeah. Oh boy. You were just like, nah, son. Nah. Fuck that. I ain't doing that shit. Fuck that. I think as I go along, this thing is getting creepier and creepier. And I'm scared. I'm pretty sure that I'm putting to shame the actual design at this point. And I find it that I'm painting something that's supposed to be. Do you have people that give you dislikes? I have an obsessed person that is so lame. Are you talking about wait, if you're saying me, I only give you likes because you're a great person, you deserve it. Are you making fun of me? I didn't do anything. But on the fact of the dislike front, I don't I haven't even I don't think I have, no. No, not you. Okay. But no, I have not gotten any dislikes. Funny enough, even on the one I got hate on, funny enough, I never even got any dislikes from it, which was weird. And I've checked, and I still have not gotten any hate, or not hate, but any dislikes on really most of my vids, which is weird because I thought I would have gotten them by now. Now watch me jinx myself. And wait, you mean a obsessed person? What do you mean by that? Well, that's great. Usually all shorts get dislikes. Yeah. Well, most of mine haven't really gotten any, which is weird. I got hate for the first Pikachu one I did, but I never got any dislikes on it, which was weird at most. And you know, watch I say this, and then like somebody randomly joins, here's this conversation, and they're just like, "Oh, this person didn't get any dislikes. We're gonna fix that." We're gonna fix that, and I'll be like, "Shit, shit." I'll just be like, "Shit." just 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 some random person comes in, they're just looking for their daily dose of making somebody miserable, and it's like they hear me being positive about me not having dislikes, and they're like, nah, son, nah, I'm gonna fix that. I'm terrible. I have a terrible sense of humor. um uh, I'm surprised. What was his name in the stream? It started with an A, but they never. I don't know if they subscribed or anything. Did you see Diggs in his post? Yeah, He tagged us. Yeah, I know. He came by the stream last night and he asked me to do. He wanted me to do like a Yoda voice, which I I said I would do it, but I'm iffy on doing it now because of 3 reasons. One, I haven't done Yoda's voice in forever, so I would have to like tweak it. I'll do it, but I'm still kind of like I would probably have to find the right I have to find the right time to really do the voice for him uh because I think it'd be very hard um for me to really I don't do a whole lot of voice work when or do a whole lot of other voices um because when I do, it's very few in between. You don't really see me do a whole lot of like voices. Most of the time when I do like special stuff, like even in like the ASMR-ish style or something, it's always either my own voice or me tweaking using what's it called. Yeah, he wants me to do like a Jedi Master Satari, so how will I do that? I'm no voice actor. I don't know. I have to, you would have to look up the way she sounds in the movies and kind of like find your own way of doing it, like tweak it. Doesn't have to be perfect, like he told me. I'm just the type that's a perfectionist. Like, I'm sorry, but do you know how many layers it's taken me to get to this result? Just guess. Just guess at this creepy thing. Oh, I've never heard of oh yeah. Well, that's another thing. Uh, well, you can always Google it and like watch YouTube clips, on your computer. Just like see like because she doesn't. I don't think she gets many lines in the movies. I don't think. Um, it looks like hard work to be proud of. Yeah, it's hopefully it turns out well. I know that it's been a very I'm trying to say the word fuck an aggravating process, or there's another word I was going to use but I can't say it because words are not working. Fuck. But yeah, and I'll probably at some point try to join I'm trying to remember that other artist, Dawn. I'm gonna probably at some point in the next stream they do, I'll probably try to see if I can make it and do some pieces while they're streaming. I'll try to link the stream like on the community tab. Um and 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 basically what's the word I'm looking for? I think that it'll be fun, and people can from my channel can come to their channel and like see me do like this collab stream, artist to artist. So that should be interesting. If need be, I think it'd be fun. Plus I get to work with another artist, which should be fun. I just have to wait on the what's it called. So what I'll do later is I'll probably um maybe tag or put their channel in the community post, and basically and then I'll hold on. And then I'll probably, uh, do like that. I probably in a bit I'm gonna have to go hop in the shower because Dad just my my dad came down here. He's like, "Hey, we gotta go out here in a minute," because he Uber. He's almost like an Uber. Even if I'm in my 20s, I still Uber Dad. Which is funny. But I'm gonna be finishing good. Good on what? The partnered live stream or him coming down here? Yes, him and all he does. Agreed. Yes, he is Uber Dad, Uber Dad, Uber Dad. Gets you out of the house. Yeah, he does do that. I haven't got out of the house in a few days, so I guess it's his time of saying like, hey, oi, we need no more art stuff. No, we need you to get out of the house for 2 minutes. Come on. No, don't make me bring out the dog collar. I'm kidding. We would never do that, but still. So I'm gonna finish. Not really finish. I'm gonna do a little bit more work and on this little thing here. And then I'm gonna in the live stream after this. Because I gotta get in the shower. And then I'll probably later on I'll do a short finishing this up. And then the next live stream, I guess I'll finish this Pokemon print. Because I gotta finish this up too. That's another one I gotta finish. So I got one done, and then I got this one I still need. So I'm doing the little bit of this panel here, and then I'm gonna call it just finishing it up. Plus, I'll probably need to charge my phone before I go, because the live streams always drain my battery. They always do. I'll probably do like a little bit of dried blood, wet on wet paint. Gives this more stainy look that I like for some pieces. And I think I'll do, hold on, I want to do one more thing. Hold on. There we go. Put a little bit more shade. I think a little white could do it some good. Hold on. Yes. Need to film while charging. All right. Well, you do you. I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm calling it after. So do a little bit more and then I'm done. Yeah. I think it's pretty much there. There we go. And have fun. I will. I think I'm done anyways. Oh boy. On my back. But yeah. Oh, my back. Oh, I have a very bad back. I'm old, Len. I'm so old. Oh boy. I'm so old. I feel old. Oh, where's the fountain of youth when you need it? Oh, I need hearing aids. I'm gonna need a back brace. I'm gonna need a cane. I'm going blind. Oh no! I'm terrible. I am a terrible person. Oh boy. Well, so far I did get most of what I needed to do with this print done. I'll probably finish it up in a short later on the day. So you're telling me, yeah. Well, you get your recording done and all that jazz. I'm gonna end it here. Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody else for tuning in, even though they've already left. So that thanks for stopping by, and peace out, and see ya. Bye bye. See ya.